Dear viewers, whoever is watching this video, next week Donald Trump is going to be elected to become the 45th President of the United States. I am recording this video to express my deepest concern about this presidency. Not only because I think that Donald Trump is an utterly narcissistic, self-indulgent, intolerant, sexist, chauvinist man, absolutely ignorant and disrespectful towards anyone who thinks differently, bigot. I can give you more attributes, but it's not my point here to run a tirade on his personality. My concern is his policy, and I will outline my concern as following. The first is with regards to his trade policies. Donald Trump is trying to turn back the clock with regards to global trade. Instead of common markets, he advocates trade barriers, and his rhetoric speaks without mentioning it, trade wars. Trade wars with anyone who he sees as a threat to American interests. But that's not how the world works today. Competition exists, and those who have a better product or provides a better service will have the upper hand. He himself has run a business so far. He should know it. So protectionism is not the way. It might help the America's blue-collar workers in the short run, but in the long run, this closing up borders, introducing tariffs, will have a negative effect for the American consumers, and at the end for the American workers themselves. My second concern is with regards to his foreign policies. Not only is Donald Trump so unpredictable, but according to what he has said in the past weeks and months, the world has got its very reason to be very skeptical and at times even frightened. When he talks about withdrawing funds from his international allies, that is very alarming indeed. So he tends to think of international corporations in terms of money, in terms like business deals. I give you something, you give me something back. But that's not how international alliances work. They have been created to make the Western world stronger towards it was in the past a threat of communism, but now, as we have seen in Crimea, against states who have not respect from international conventions, and there are states at stake who have borders with those powers who don't accept international agreements. And we know that Donald Trump has got some favorable countries and doesn't seem to care much about democratic values. So what I'm pointing at is the NATO. America just cannot pull out and does the policy America for the Americans, because more than ever America is needed as a strategic partner. The same is also valid for Asia. He cannot just say, oh, South Korea, Japan, they should just take care for themselves. He creates a world that is more dangerous than it has before if he follows that line. So he needs to continue the partnerships that has been fostered all along the way before his presidency. My third point, and this is my biggest point, my biggest concern, it's Trump's attitude towards global warming. He still denies global warming as an effect of human action, which is absolutely anachronistic and it's absolutely irresponsible. It is now well established that global warming has been caused by human activities such as industries, the use of fossil fuel, and so on. So to come up and doubt that global warming is happening seems just pure arrogance and ignorance to me. And to appoint Scott Pruitt, a former big man in the oil industry, as the head of the EPA, that is the Environment Protection Agency, is pure sarcasm. The man who works for the oil industry should head an agency that should protect the environment against the effects of fossil fuel. How more sarcastic can that be? And that is something that really, really shocks me, because we feel the effects of global warming already today. We see more droughts, we see more flooding, more unpredictable weather. These effects of global warming is happening right now, and it's going to be worse in the near future. To ignore that, he is utterly irresponsible, not for generations to come, but also to the rest of the world outside America. He might be well off in safe environment, but somewhere else in the world there are islands who are run danger to drown in the next decades to come. So please, Americans, watch across the border, look at the world and see what consequences they have to bear with under the new presidency. I'm not even come to mention about the conflict of interest between Trump the businessman and Trump the president. So why is he not giving up his business entirely, and even has his family being involved? I don't want to get into details of that, but these are my main concerns, and if you agree or not, that's totally up to you. But those who agree, just don't give me just a like or share this video, but I want you to make your short video about what your concern is about the Trump administration, and make your voices heard. We should, every one of us should send our messages out there to let those know who still don't see the consequences, to let them know that we are there and we are concerned, and we together we can become a big voice. So make a small video, put the hashtag I am concerned, and spread out the word. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and stay united, stay together. We will win in the end. Thank you.